What's on? And welcome back to another episode of Coffee and Poop play Kansei, the second turn. So, where we last left off, we were actually at this autumn skies place, and it was just the beginning, so let's actually get back to it. So, Kansei? Yeah, what of it? Is it that obvious? That's really funny. Stop it. Oh, sorry. Great. I guess I should be grateful I didn't get saddled with a name like Kid who talks to dead people. What are you talking about? Wait, what? Oh my god, our name is actually now Kanji. What the heck? Sorry, Kangai. Aki enters from the hallway and slaps Detective Gursky on the back. Sophia descends the staircase with Marissa Claim in tow. Sophia looks even more annoyed than usual. Marissa's smiling, but it looks forced. Did you get your interview? She points her pen at me and jerks it back like a gun. Somehow, I doubt her article will win very much. It seems to be taking all of Miss Millicent's strength not to strangle Marissa. Marissa salutes and heads off down the hallway. Sophia waits patiently for us to follow her. The five of us file up at the stairs and follow her down a hallway to a glass door. Sophia knocks on it twice. A small burst of static pops from a speaker on the wall as Mr. Arton's voice whatever that is, from the tiny box. Camera descends from the ceiling and pans slowly across us before coming to a stop in front of me. The lens adjusts and focuses on me. Suddenly, another burst of static. What? Everyone turns around to stare at me. I didn't do anything. Stop blaming me for everything bad that happens. Mr. Orton's voice crackles over the speaker again. Oh dear, what do we do? Sophia turns towards me. But I didn't do anything. Just repeat yourself again. Sophia repeats her request, but her voice sounds much more tense. Fine, I'm coming. I follow Sophia down the winding staircase. She sounds more like she's giving a press release than an apology. You're not kicking me out? She turns and heads back up the staircase without waiting for a response from me. I collapse on the stone bench with a sigh. I really can't catch a break, can I? Aki has followed me down the stairs. She looks concerned. No worries, I'm fine. After all, crazy old men yell at me all the time. She smiles, and I think I hear a small giggle escape her lips. At least she's amused. It's hardly your fault. No need to apologise. Right. That part of your Kansei, or are you just trying to be nice? Naki and Lee Mi join us in the front hallway. Any idea what's going on up there? I didn't do anything. You saw me. Oh dear. Aki turns to the young girl. Lee Mi closes her eyes. It's almost like she's ready to drift off to sleep. She inhales and lets out a tiny breath. That makes no sense! What the hell? Not surprised. That's strange. Does that mean he expected to see me? But if that were the case, my thoughts are interrupted by a new voice. Who the hell is this guy? A young man, probably in his teens or early 20s, is staring at us from the hallway. His gaze passes over Lee Mi, Aki, and Nakari before resting on me. He gives me a thumbs up. What? Oh my god! Who, them? Oh my god. Aki holds back a snicker. He shrugs and regains his composure quickly. What's that supposed to mean? This guy's Liam Orton. I guess I can see why Marissa mistook me for him. We look like we could pass for brothers. I feel a little insulted that she'd equate me with this guy, though. Everything about him screams slacker. He doesn't even look like He doesn't look like he's had a hard day in his life. Aki ignores Liam's question and counters him with him. Aki ignores Liam's question and counters with her own. Liam shrugs. Despite his casual air, I detect a hint of smugness around him. He probably enjoys feeling like he's above us. I've known this guy for about 10 seconds and he already ticks me off. Naki looks like he agrees with me, but it's clear he's trying to hide his feelings. Aki, on the other hand, doesn't seem bothered at all. He looks a little hurt that she'd assume otherwise. His wounded expression quickly transforms into one of pride. Aki's eyebrows shoot up. She definitely looks interested. Yeah. Liam looks to the side and mumbles. I don't think that's true. I mean, why would they be pointless if there's a lock on them? It's clearly something that he doesn't want people to see. Aki shrugs casually, and Liam relaxes his shoulders. I glance at Naki. He's staring at some invisible point on the ground, trying his best not to be in this conversation. Naki leans towards Liam and tilts her head as if to whisper in his ear. Ooh la la. No, butt off. Her voice is suddenly quiet. Conspiratorial almost. I think that's right. Aki watches Liam's expression carefully as it changes from uncertainty to curiosity. He's caught off guard by the request. She's gonna snoop, isn't she? Liam smirks. He coils his arm around Aki's waist and guides her towards the hallway. Ugh, I really wish she wouldn't do that. I'm still surprised every time she uses her brain voice, or Kansei, or whatever. Is she always like that? You can tell. No offence, but that was rather thinly what? No offence, but that was a rather thinly veiled bit of manipulation there. Why'd he fall for it? Whoa, hold on a minute. She uses her powers to get what she wants all the time. Bloody hell. So mind control. I hope she doesn't intend to use that on me. Huh? What do you mean? Naki gazes at the floor and kicks aside some imaginary dust with the side of his foot. ... What? Sure thing, buddy. We're staying with you all the time. You're not even leaving the house. How bad could it be? I have no comment on that. What the hell? Li Mei nods her head in confirmation. I don't even want to think about how he managed to accomplish that. Alright then, what should we do? Let's all go together then. Yeah, well I guess so. Sure, why not? As long as we learn something, I'm sure Aki won't care. Cool thing, Famalams. Let's go. The three of us walk down the hallway together. Naki hangs behind Li Mei and I. He seems uncertain. I thought we were all going together, or are you not coming? Naki hurries to catch up to us. There's nothing to be afraid of, man. Clearly, because you're a different person. ... The expression changes in Li Mei's eyes briefly, as if she has just recalled something that she'd hoped she'd forget. So you're nervous, no big deal. The hallway stretches out with the doors on either side. Behind the glass door at the end, a staircase leads downwards to parts unknown. So where do you want to start? Maybe we should start at the end of the hall and work back? This guy is such a wuss, man. Nucky and Li Mei speaks at the same time before they both fall silent. Nucky looks nervous as usual. Li Mei looks moody. For some reason, they seem to be expecting me to make a decision. Admittedly, the stairs aren't the most inviting thing about this place, but just because they're out of the way doesn't mean they're that scary. So, didn't I just ask them that? Why am I the one who has to decide now? Let's do the stairs last. So, let's take the last door on the right. Let's go through the last door on the right. Even though Li Mei doesn't say anything, it seems like she's disappointed. As soon as I step into the room, I regret my choice. Marissa Klein stands up from the couch she was perched on and rushes towards me as if we were old friends. Nope. Yeah, sure. Marissa's eyes grow wide at the sight of Li Mei. But she is pretty adorable, I'm not gonna lie. She leans down to inspect Li Mei's face. Li Mei stares back at Marissa calmly as she contracts her. She turns to me with a fake smile plastered on her face. No. Ooh, I think that's a bit deep, if you say so. Marissa straightens up and takes a few steps back, as if to admire the three of us. No, we're here to talk with Mr. Orton about things. Marissa's eyes light up with a burning curiosity. I suddenly feel uncomfortable sharing any more information with her. Just things, it's nothing. She winks and places a finger to her lips as if to prove that she won't speak about whatever secrets we might divulge. It's really not something we should be talking about. You know what? We're done here. I'm really not interested in continuing a conversation with such a shallow and annoying person. Whoa! This guy is blunt. I turn around and head for the door without bothering to wait for Marissa to respond. Li Mei follows me without any objections, but Naki glances worriedly over his shoulder as he follows us out. It's nothing. Hey, I had a reason. She annoyed me. She's a reporter, get it? She's not interested in us, just the story. She's such a two-faced liar. Naki sighs. He looks disappointed. Romantic idea, but that doesn't cut it too well in the real world. Yeah, let's get... Uh-oh. Ugh. I don't feel so good. I feel my stomach churning. Li Mei looks ill too. Please don't... I clutch at my stomach. Everything feels so light. It's Mr. Orton. I race down the hallway, still clutching at my stomach. Mr. Orton! I stumble up the staircase, barely stopping for a breath as I head down towards Mr. Orton's office. Naoki chases after me, stopping short at the top of the stairs. Something's wrong with Mr. Orton. I rush to the door and pound on it frantically. Mr. Orton! Mr. Orton! Gursky grabs me by the shoulders and pulls me away from the door. Let me in, there is something wrong. No, this peanut butter, you don't understand. I feel like I'm about to throw up, but I doubt Detective Gursky would appreciate that. He's not okay. Gursky stares at me for a moment. He looks torn. I can tell he's not exactly ready to trust me yet, but I think he also feels like something is wrong. Finally, he turns to Sophia. Sophia doesn't look pleased by his request. Sophia sighs and nods. Detective Gursky glances over my shoulder. Somehow I get the feeling Naoki says that a lot. He doesn't seem very enthusiastic about going down there. I kind of feel bad for him. Well, I mean, he is nervous about going on his own, so I think we're going to go instead. So, why don't I go down there instead? Yeah, why not? I know how to flip a few switches. Detective Gursky shrugs. Okay. I head down the stairs and back up down. I head down the stairs and back down the staircase. The door opens for me without any resistance. The basement is piled up high with wooden crates and dusty boxes. I wonder what Mr. Orton keeps in here. The switch box is on the far wall. I pry the cover open and it opens with a rusty squeal. The inside is just as Sophia described. I quickly flip the switches according to her instructions, and the lights switch off, leaving nothing but the eerie glow of the emergency lights. I hit the reset button, and after a few seconds I hear a quiet hum. The lights switch back on, and I race back to the main hallway. Detective Gursky stops me as soon as I reach the top of the stairs. What do you mean? Detective Gursky glances at the door as Sophia exits. She looks pretty shaken. Naoki is at her side, supporting her. What? What happened? Naoki stops and glances at Detective Gursky uncomfortably. What do you mean? Detective Gursky approaches Sophia and places a hand on her shoulder. Sophia lets go of Naoki and numbly points at the study door. As the two of them leave, Lei approaches us. Any sign of her distress from before has disappeared. Her expression is placid. Yeah, Naki, what happened in there? Naki shifts back and forth as he's not sure he should be saying anything. You said Sophia tried to revive him? Naki sighs. He looks pretty shaken up himself. But we don't know where she is. Lei turns towards the staircase just as Aki reaches the top. Mr. Orton died. Poisoning, it seems. I'm afraid not. Garsky won't let me in there. Aki turns to Naki and he nods. Detective Gursky exits the study with Sophia. She appears to have calmed down, but her body still trembles every time she breathes in. He looks directly at me. He turns and leads Sophia down the staircase, helping her with one step at a time. Aki frowns as they leave. Huh? What do you mean by that? Since when were we in trouble? Aki shoots a glance at him, and the expression on his face makes it obvious she just told him everything. I suddenly remember something that was bothering me earlier. You know, Detective Gursky told me that you guys belong to the government. What does that mean? She heads down the stairs before I can ask anything else. Naki follows meekly, but Lee stays with me. What's up? About you guys? Well, I think I deserve an explanation. Well, yeah, I guess so. Oh. What? Limi nods once, looking satisfied with her sufficient explanation. She turns and heads down the stairs without another word. Parole, they're all convicts. Wait, even Naki? Aki, I can understand. But Naki? And what about Limi? What did she do? I'm really starting to worry about what sort of people I've fallen in with here. Slowly, I descend the staircase, measuring one step after another. Maybe I really shouldn't have asked. When I get to the bottom, Detective Gursky glances at me with mild amusement. No. I'm fine. I look around the room, hoping to change the subject. Where did everyone go? Okay. Okay. Ooh. So let's examine room. Never mind. This is a bit different, isn't it? Detective Gursky stands across the room from me, arms folded across his chest. He appears to be deep in thought, but it's not long before he notices that I'm looking at him. Nothing. Nothing I want to talk about then. He uncrosses his arms and sighs. What look? That much is true. I don't remember seeing you before, though. Oh, I suddenly feel my stomach knot up. How much is a lot? Yeah, well, that was kind of on purpose. Don't even start. I'm not in the mood to hear a lecture from someone who doesn't know what I'm going through. I solved that murder for you, didn't I? What more do you want? He doesn't understand anything. It's complicated. That is so true. Aki told me the same thing this morning. I'd rather you didn't get involved. This is something I have to deal with on my own. I know, just. I sigh and let my hands fall to my side. It's not what you think. Oh no, did Skulks find out yet? And that's why I didn't want to tell you who I was. I knew they'd all find out I was back. Am I in trouble? This is not good. This is so not good. What am I supposed to do? Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I was 15 and stupid, and I shouldn't have run away. But can we just focus on the dead body we've got on our hands right now? I kind of feel like we're letting the past get in the way of the present. Gursky studies my face carefully, gauging my reaction. Finally, he sighs and shakes his head. Okay, so that's it for another episode of Kansei. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.